Some time ago, a Muslim at my job asked me actually, what is your belief? He said. Actually, very personal question to say, of course, but I love to talk about my spirituality, so that is okay. And he said out of nowhere, actually, what is your belief? I said, I believe in dragons. And who is your God? He said. Actually, I have several gods. Several, I can name them if you want. They are Tiamat, Fafnir. And then he interrupted me. No, there cannot be several gods. I said, why not? Because there is only one, he said. Only one God. I said, no. In my experience, I have seen and experienced more than one. That is impossible, he said. There is one perfect God. I said, that is impossible in my point of view. Because is with a world with one perfect God, we would live in a perfect world without conflict, without war, without death. With a one perfect God, we would be in paradise. And he said, no, that is the devil. The devil, we are following the devil. I said, then your devil is just as powerful as your God. And he said, no, there is the God is the greatest. Then why doesn't he change it? Because we are not living in a perfect world. And he said, what does your gods, why do they have the status of God? Well, actually, that is also a question that other people told me. Why do the dragon gods deserve the status of God? Well, first of all, because they are not only as old as time itself, but they are the creators. They are nature. They are the four elements. I said to him, the four elements is God. The four elements are the creators. Then he said, then who created the four elements? That is not a creation. The four elements are gods. They are gods, and they can have the image of a dragon. Because all of them in the ancient times described them as dragons. And all of them in a different way, but all of them are described as dragons. And that is why the dragons themselves are often and always seen as the embodiments of nature in itself. The embodiments of the four elements. And the four elements created life. And I said to him, that is why water and fire are seen as the ultimate conflict to each other. Fire against water, earth against air. It's always going to be a conflict. And that is why we have a lot of conflicts. Because Tiamat, for example, she sank into the earth and everything that grows is her. Without her body, we die. Leviathan became one with the sea and the waters and the rivers. His water is actually dragon's blood that he swims in. Without water, we die. The air of Quetzalcoatl inside of our lungs, that is purified by the energy of Tiamat. His air, without it, we die. And so fire, without the sun, without the warmth, without the fire in itself, without the fire inside of us, and everything is gone of fire, then we die. And that is it. Without any of these four elements, we will die. And that is what made them a dragon god. But actually, I was not trying to convince this Muslim to follow the dragon's path. Of course not. Of course not. I've seen how far he was inside of his religion, and he wanted to change me so that I will think about it and make me a Muslim or something like that. But that will, of course, never happen, because that is also a point of view that I have. For them, the dragon gods are no gods. It's for us, for me. Whatever you see through your eyes, that is what is important. This is your show. This is your life. This is everything is made for you. So the dragon gods are the only gods. The other gods are simply not real for us. They can be real for the other ones, but like I said, they are just decoration. Everything in this life is just decoration. This is your life. This is your story. Your story has to be told wherever you are home. So everyone's different, has a different kind of version of paradise and a different kind of version of hell itself, because we are all different. All of our spirits are made by different gods. We are all here together as humans and animals in this physical realm, with all different kinds of gods, different kinds of angels, different kinds of paradises, different kinds of homes. And that is why it's doesn't make sense to let anyone believe in what I believe, because for them the dragon gods are no gods, but for me the dragon gods are the only ones, and they deserve the status of gods because they created me. Inside of me is a spirit that is one of their children, and that is fueled with every element of what they have. Whenever I see this forest, I see the dragon. Whenever I see the rain, I see the dragon. Whenever I see the streams and the rivers, whenever I see the sky, I've seen the dragon. I see the dragon in everything. And I feel the dragon in everything. And of course, you can argue that Fafnir is the only one that is not as old as time. Like Tiamat, Leviathan and Quetzalcoatl are as old as time. But the thing is, wherever the dragon is, the time works differently. So whenever Fafnir was cursed by Odin's gold and he was killed, so his spirit becomes it for eternity, you have to know from that point on, Fafnir's spirit can go to the past and to the present and to the future. The dragon gods are not bound to time. They are not bound to it. They can go to the past, present and future. Because without Fafnir, there is no fire. Without Fafnir, there is no sun. So Fafnir's energy is in every single thing that you see. So that is also why the trees can grow. That is also why it can rain. That is also why life is possible. And I said to this Muslim, I will never become like you. Because for me, it doesn't only make sense, but I experience the dragon. It's not a belief. It's an experience. Because before I was believing in dragon gods, I was actually an atheist. And I didn't believe in anything. And I thought that every kind of belief was idiotic and stupid. And from then on, I've seen the dragon. I've experienced the dragon. And then later on, I learned about the gods. You are indoctrinated by your parents. I was too. But because of the gift of Tiamat, of chaos and freedom, I was able to escape from that and see through my real eyes, my own eyes. I could see this world with my own eyes because of the gift of the dragons. A gift that I accepted from whenever I seen the dragon. You are believing in Allah. You are believing in Muhammad. You are believing in humans, people from the old times. I don't believe in humans. I believe that they are just decoration. I believe that my spirit is one of the children of God, and that a lot of children here of my gods are still present on this earth, and I can feel this. You, my brother or sister, still blessed with a dragon child inside of you that cannot never die because of Fafnir's fire. Excuse me. The four elements, nature, everything about it, that is what is making a god. And that is what makes the dragon gods have the status of a god. Because they created me, they created life, they are the elements, they are nature.